Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And today it's time to speak about Warden single target rotation. Keep in mind, it's not will be build guide or whatever, it's just single target Warden rotation which I'm using. And I will do a couple more different videos about AoE, about one stand single target, so it will be range single target and AoE and range melee AoE and single target only, and it will be at least a couple videos in this series. But today we concentrate only on our single target. So as a bowman, as a warden, your my main at will it will be rapid strike with kinda huge magnitude, or you can use storm strike with same amount of magnitude. I'm using split the sky and thrown caution, fog shift, and Thornward Thorn Strike for a single target. Basically, I'm using Split the Sky and Thornward for damage over time, and just pumping as much as I can just to farm some damage over time. My main atoll, I'm using Call of a Storm just to get some damage reduction because I don't like Snipe. Snipe is taking a lot of action points, and it's not easy to generate action points on a bowman, at least not for me. Probably Snipe can do better job on Artifact Call and etc, but we will see. On single target, I'm using Secant Virgin for 10% more damage and Blade Storm for additional damage. Feats, Death Strike, just to boost my Split the Sky damage over time and Thornward damage over time. Basically, how it's work, you pumping your Split the Sky and you attacking with melees, and every melee encounter will boost my damage over time for my range encounter. As you can see, like example, if you do this, you can see melee attack bonus. If I'm changed for my melee, range attack doing more damage. So basically I'm just increasing Split the Sky damage and Thornward damage by about 30% plus minus. I'm still not sure how it's exactly working. Of course, Storm recovery from cooldowns. Blade Hurricane for double at-will damage, because at-will damage is still important, and it's better where Storm Conduct. Storm Conduct is only 10% more damage, which is kinda fine, but I feel like double at-will damage is a little bit more important. Skirmish Gambit for some nice crit severity cap. So as you can see, I'm with Mirage, so Mirage is still good. So I'm capped on my critical severity when just standing still, which is very cool. And of course, Enchanted Conductivity to boost my Counter Storm damage or whatever. So of course, keep in mind it's not a build video because Mirage is still pumping too much damage. So rotation is pretty easy. I'm starting from range, using my Split the Sky, Thornward, Artifact, Mount Power, changing to my melee, 3 fast encounters. Why 3 fast encounters? Because if you use Thorn Caution, Thorn Strike, and Fog Shift, you will have like 3 seconds before you can use again Throw Caution, so I can show it. So 1 encounter, 2 encounters, 3 encounters, at-wills, 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 encounter, encounter. It's becoming a little bit tricky because Split the Sky and Thornward have different cooldowns. So it's a little bit tricky when you want to activate them, but it's best activate with damage over time whenever you can. So in normal rotation looks like this. Damage over time, damage over time. Artifact, Mount Power, encounter, 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 daily, encounter, encounter. Again, replying damage over time. Another encounter. A little bit at-wills. Encounter, encounter. Because it's a little bit becoming tricky with damage over time abilities because they have very different cooldowns, like both of them. Like 18.5 seconds and 15.2 seconds. So you can say like exactly how much you need to use your melee encounters and you will be okay with your range encounters. So that's a little bit tricky. So now let's go and show, we'll do some ACT testing. So I will be on level 10 mob. Yeah, it's a level 10, level 5. And I will do from 0, from 100 to until I kill him. So yeah, be right back. Here is ACT. It was pretty 1 minute 21 seconds combat from 100% to 0 on very easy mini boss. So we have Thorn Ward 8.7, that's damage over time. Folk Shift 7.5, Thorn Strike, Rapid Strike 4.5, Split the Sky. It's still doing, feels like doing a little bit less damage, but it's kinda fine. Because you need to calculate Split the Sky and Thorn Caution damage in 2. Because it have one encounter have 2 damage abilities, so it's very cool. Action Pick Louder, 2 times of my mount power. Marcos, Artifact, Life Lesson, and Lightning Enchanted Weapon. And of course, 1 million from our Blade Storm, and Calva Storm did 724,000 damage. And now I will try to do same, but instead of Split the Sky, I will use Binding Arrow, so we can compare which encounter is better for single target, or Split the Sky with Throat Caution, or Binding Arrows. Be right back. And yeah, just remember in last ACT, Split the Sky and Throat Caution make about 10 million damage together. And of course, one thing why I will not recommend using it, Binding Arrow, because it's messing a lot of with cooldowns. So here we go, ACT from 100% boss HP to 0. Foxit made 9.4. Thornward made 8.2. Rapid Strike made 7.6. Binding Arrow made only 7 mil, 7.1. And Thorn Strike 6.1. Action Speak Louder, that's Mount Power, Lightning Enchanted Weapons, Marcos, Blade Storm. Even Blade Storm made a little bit more damage because I can at will a little bit more. This is not taking that long to attack enemy. And Grasping Ruse make 1 million. Life Lesson, Calva Storm, which is pretty fine, I guess. It really feels like no big difference. Are you using Binding Arrow? Or you using Split the Sky? It's just more preferences. But of course, Split the Sky, like Throw Caution, increasing your damage by 10% for 5 seconds, which is still kind of cool. So yeah, that's how it looks like my single target rotation. And probably tomorrow I will upload and make video about AoE with Warden. And I still need to do a couple more videos. So yeah, boys and girls. And of course, I will make build video when I will have everything what I need to have from mod 28. It will be maybe Friday. I don't know. We will see. So yeah, boys and girls, thank you for watching, and see ya next time. Baby is out. Bye bye.